What is up, y'all, and welcome back to another Epic 7 stream. It is your boy, Mashuu.
And it's your friendly neighbor, Luka.
And it's time for another Orbis Overdrive. I'm not gonna lie, I almost forgot my name for the intro. I was like coughing earlier because I was choking on my spit. But,
yeah, Mashuu almost died literally as stream was coming on.
But hello, welcome. I know a lot of people weren't here. I wasn't here, but hello. Hey guys, I'm back.
Yeah, how's your day going? How are you doing?
Morning, afternoon, evening. I hope everyone is doing well and swell. And yeah.
And since it is Orbis Overdrive, we are going to be going over the patch update video from last night.
Yes, sir.
So let's move right along into the imprint.
And here we go. First up to bat, we have the World Arena Indomitable season ending. And that
literally
is soon.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Sometime tomorrow.
Oh, true, because UTC.
It's UTC. Okay.
It's usually like 8, I think.
3 UTC. I think 3 UTC.
Who knows UTC
8.
time? It's something around there. I mean,
something like that. But are you ending? Are you gonna end in the rank that you want to?
No.
What rank do you want to end in?
Bronze. No split. No, I'll make it enough to get the skin. That's all it is.
That's all you care about? That's
all I care about. I mean, I'm not even gonna use the skin, because it's like it's a dude, and if you guys know me, I'm a waifu only player. Luka, you have a lot of use for this skin, though.
Hand guy is definitely one of my most used units this season, I will say. I am really close to challenger. I am like 90 something points off now. I was at 1860.
Okay.
I was this close, so I think I'm gonna try and push a little bit more, just because this is the highest I've been ranked ever.
Wow.
So far.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats, Luka's moving on up in the world.
I am moving up.
Dude,
I am moving up in the world.
Next thing you know, she's gonna be champ, and then all the people in chat are just gonna be like, "Oh my god."
Champ, and then and before you know it, I'm gonna be a legend player.
We can all dream, right, guys? It's a great thing. No,
hey, we gotta shoot for something, right?
Shoot for the sky, because you might as well hit it.
Yeah.
I think that's how it goes, right?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't, but. Anyways, talking about the skin that you'll be getting if you achieve Master, guys. So make sure, if you guys can, to try and achieve Master. And if not, at least do your placements, because you do get rewards, right?
And if you can't get the skin this season, don't worry, because it will go into the skin shop, I believe, eventually.
It's like 2 seasons, I think. Because I think the
at least for sure 1 full season.
The A-Ravi skin just got added in, so there's that at least.
Yep.
But yeah, here's the next slide right here, which we'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
the skin is Mediator Calamities Equilibrium. My
it is a mouthful. It is a really, really long name. I feel like we're on this train of just long names in general.
Well, at least it's on a skin, right? So for the most part, you don't really use the actual name for a skin. Ooh, maybe that should be a thing. Like, do you know the full skin name of this unit?
That could be like a quiz question.
Yeah.
That should be a quiz question.
But yeah, the skin itself is honestly really nice, and there's a little tidbit about it.
Yeah, something Gimmick actually pointed out was that his S3 animation is different with the skin. So it's got, instead of him doing his little hand thing and the rocks move around, it does something with rune rocks with runes written on them, and it was interesting. Yeah, it's different.
It's different, and it's gonna hit different. Because I was thinking about it too. It's just we call him hand guy, right? But in this case, it looks like he's losing his hand. Is he still hand guy? Oh, I guess technically, because he only has one hand, he's legit hand guy.
Not hands.
Yeah, guy. He's not a hands guy. He's a hand guy.
Looks like he's doing some sort of interpretive dance. I guess I could see that.
Yeah, true. You be dancing around. I mean, that's what he does to people, right?
A little bit. Yeah. And I mean, speaking of new skins, new things, we do have a brand new unit coming out.
Ooh, it is Abigail.
The youngest of the Blood Rose family. She is, as you can probably guess, Melissa's sister.
She's cute.
I do really like her aesthetic. Like, it's just really adorable.
Yeah, it's kind of, she has like more of a vampire aesthetic than Melissa does. And
Yeah,
well,
well-
but Melissa has a full coffin with her.
Yeah. Melissa has, like, I want to say the more kind of edgy aspect of a
For sure.
vampire, right? And Abigail, I don't know, Abigail,
It's the wings. Like she has
yeah.
the wings, the butt
she
wings.
kind of gives me a, okay, is it weird that she kind of gives me, like, succubus vibes, though?
It's
you
the
know,
butt wings,
like-
I'm telling you.
The butt-
It's the butt wings.
Yeah, she's a cute little sister. Yeah, she has that energy. You
True.
could tell she's the youngest sister.
You can tell. Is it the
Chat,
look?
chat. If you understand what I mean when I say, you know, like, you can tell when someone's the older sister or like the older sibling and the younger sibling. You probably get what I'm saying.
But she also has dead mom hair. You know the anime trope of having like the one like braided thing on the side? I'm just saying.
Okay, Mashuu.
I'm just saying. It's just what it is. It's the anime trope.
But she also has a very interesting kit. This is
It's
the
new.
first time that we've had this kit of, you know, someone in the back line. If they take lethal, she gives up some of her health so that they'll be immortal, as well as getting vampirism. Vampirism, yeah. Dude.
Vampiricism.
I was close. You gotta give it to me. Okay.
True.
But yeah, I think that is such a unique mechanic, and I'm really excited to see how that's gonna play out.
Yeah, right. Because I know a lot of people are speculating how she's going to be used, and having like an interesting portion in your kit is kind of big, right? Just because it's like you're able to kind of see in the beginning how it works, but not fully how it's actually going to play out.
Yeah.
Because there comes a lot of times where we release these units and they come out and people are like, oh yeah, I mean, I don't know how we're going to use this mechanic. And then the mechanic becomes like, ooh, wait, big brain moment time. Let me get that brain blast. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, because it's like you can make a lot of theories on paper, but until you actually have the unit and you can actually play test to see really how it'll work, it's all a theory.
Yeah, it's all a theory. It's all a theory in the end until it gets tested. And I feel like we never have a fully solidified kind of role for them until a month or two after. So
True.
it'll be interesting to see how people play out with her. And speaking of another unit that people are going to see play with,
New
it
units.
is the next new unit, Last Piece Karen.
LPK.
LPK. Is that what
I
you
don't-
want to name her right
I don't
now?
know. I just don't know what else would go well for her nickname. If you think about it.
Laren. No.
Dude,
don't
that sounds like this other nickname that I refuse to ever say out of my mouth. Mm-mm.
Yeah, Lapika. Ew. Is that right? No, dude, that sounds wrong. Laren. Yes.
Gimmick.
Parroting.
If I could ban, I would be banning you right now, Gimmick. How could you?
Lapika. Lapika isn't too bad. LPK, I think, is the best.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if anyone comes up with
Actual name.
an actual nickname.
I don't think there is.
But yeah, I mean, as a lot of people were saying,
Byakuya Karen.
yeah, that like Senbon Zakura.
Kageyoshi.
It's really interesting. Really
That'll
interesting.
be interesting to see. Her mechanic is also another different one that hasn't seen, kind of like in other units, right? So it's interesting to see these different mechanics coming into play. And honestly, she looks really cool.
The like buff, and then you can get a better buff if you kill.
Someone said Lakari.
They don't know.
Karen.
Karen. I kind of like Laprin.
Laprin doesn't
Like a
sound
Lapras?
terrible. Yeah.
Laprin.
Laprin doesn't sound terrible. I don't mind that.
Last
I think is
Pyrin.
the easiest. LPK just sounds like the most normal. Because I mean, like, we already have other like SSB, right? Is there another like 3-letter?
LQC,
Oh,
LRK,
yeah.
SBA,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
SBC.
SBC.
There's a
There's a
lot.
lot, yeah.
Yeah.
BBK, oh my god. It's legit just her other form is BBK. So anyways. But from this, I mean, yeah, we'll see how she plays out.
Another
in the future.
anti-evasion unit.
Another person that comes out next week, I believe, right?
Yes. Abigail and
Last Piece Karen.
They both come out next week, I believe.
Interesting. So, guys, make sure to keep your eyes out for both of them. And from this, though, what do we have next, Luka?
Well, as you know, we like to invite guests on Orbis Overdrive, and
Ooh.
today is not an exception, okay? We also have a guest today, and today's guest, as you can probably tell from the title, is Pizzachuchu. Welcome to our stream.
Hello, hi.
Yes, if you would like to introduce yourself for the people in chat who may not know who you are, please.
My name is Pizzachuchu Blood Rose, the third sister, and shortened name is Lermia. I'm 87, and yeah, I'm like, hi.
Welcome, Pizzachuchu. Most people, I feel like, call you Chew, right?
Oh, Lermia, yeah, whichever one you like, yeah.
Or Pizza, either or.
She would be nice, okay.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
But, you know, the third long-lost sister of the
Third
Blood Rose.
long-lost sister.
Yeah.
I know they're talking about how we had the youngest. So where are you in terms of age then?
Oh, yeah.
Are you the eldest? What is Melissa then? Is she the eldest?
Yeah,
I actually don't
yeah.
know. Is she the eldest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Abigail's the smallest, right?
So are you in the middle?
The middle
Middle-
child?
You're a middle
Yeah, the middle
child?
sounds the least. The least.
But someone said by far the oldest.
Dang.
Dang.
Yeah, I plead the fifth.
But it's okay. Welcome, Chu. And welcome to the Orbis Overdrive.
Yeah. And,
Hey, thank you.
you know, as we were talking about the season ending earlier, what rank do you think you'll be ending tomorrow?
Hopefully, Emperor. I was on a 10-win streak until I got knocked out of it. Nearly there.
Almost there. Hopefully you
close.
grind it out. We do have a little bit more time left. Good luck on that end to you and everyone else as well.
Yeah, I mean, I saw someone over there in chat going, they like to gatekeep emperors. Okay? So be careful.
Get out.
Be careful
No,
of
get
them.
out.
Yeah, so make sure you queue in at the same time as her and to keep her.
Damn, that would be very unfortunate. Huh?
That would.
And okay, so you know, as we're talking about this season, what do you think was kind of the most difficult aspect of this current season?
I feel like, and maybe I haven't had much experience because I only started later. There wasn't like a huge, massive meta shift within this season. Maybe I'm very like missing something big.
Yeah.
The past few seasons have been like a really strong unit that's been releasing near the end, which kind of like topples the pace that people have been playing at. But for this season, I feel like it's been quite stable. So I've just had problems with like the usual units that I have problems with, which is anti-cleave. Karina.
Oh gosh.
Karina.
Easy, hi, Karina.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. So, you know, as we're talking about RTA and we're talking about that brand new skin, what are your thoughts on the skin?
The skin looks yeah, I upon looking at it, yeah, the animation is really different. I'm really excited to see different animations for it. Definitely something worth going to get. Even if you don't have time, it's really worth, if you can, you know, put aside a few hours and get that skin. It's
True.
Masters.
Could be free.
Could be free.
Easily could be free just by hitting Masters. For chat, hopefully you guys are able to do so. I mean, I'll be able to do so. Hopefully,
I'm
actually.
sure chat
I think
will be
it'll
able to.
fine. Oh, poor Mola's rolling around.
Knocked over. Ooh, also, this is the second husbando skin
I
that
know.
we've gotten.
I'm aware.
Okay, you know that's pretty cool. That we're getting more husbando skins. Chu, if you could choose the next, you know, unit to receive an RTA skin, who would it be, and why?
I want it to be maybe like Zio, but make him like 30 years older and like really buff, and like he just smashes everything, like punt it down with his fist. Just make him
So like
really
Sean.
ripped.
No, but he'd be like, like
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
super
yeah.
like
Why is he like Giga Chad
like
bar?
Giga Chad bar.
He plays the music.
And then his staff just looks like a toothpick in his hand. Just
A
imagine.
Zio skin. Oh my gosh. I got
That
you,
would be
Dorian.
kind of sick.
I can't see it.
Who would you want it to be?
Opsig.
True. True.
I'm down to have another Opsig. Another. Oh my god, why do you keep saying that? An Opsig skin in general.
Mm-hmm.
Granted,
that's
she
Dio.
hasn't. Dio. But she hasn't seen a lot of play recently. I mean, it's just shields in general. For the most part, whenever I choose her, she's going to get banned out in most situations, right? And that's the unfortunate thing.
True.
Ooh, Charface says Berseria. I'm actually kind
Ooh,
of down
that
for
would
that.
be kind of cool.
I am down for Berseria having a skin as well.
Ooh, she becomes a fairy?
I don't know about that, but you know,
Because
I'm,
like, she's a witch.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
then
yeah.
like, ooh, that would be kind of cool.
What about a happy Bryceria? Full
a
stop.
happy Berseria.
Aw,
That would
like-
be nice to see, you know? Actually happy. I mean, instead of being always sad.
Yeah. And, you know, okay, actually, I would kind of want to see a Luna RTA skin.
It'll be the first RGB then.
Yeah, like,
Mm.
it would be kind of cool to just have, to start that trend of being able to have
RGB
RGB
skins.
RTA skins.
That would be interesting to see. What would it be though?
Her in like, I don't know, actually, I didn't think that far ahead. Okay, I just thought it would be kind of cool. For,
It would be
Lord.
nice to have a Landy RTA skin. Would love that.
Ooh,
I feel like,
give
yeah,
her
I
a
was
new
gonna say,
mech.
Landy would be like the newest one, right?
That would
Like
be
the
kind of cool.
not the easiest one, but I feel like she's pretty iconic.
Mm-hmm.
So like seeing like the mech and the hand come away in different would be something that'd be interesting to see.
Dude, have it be the first like collab crossover with like Gundam or you know Evangelion,
Yes!
and then just do that, you know. While we're just dreaming, right? While we're
dreaming.
just talking about some dreams.
Back to dreaming now, okay?
That would be
Genius.
sick. Okay, just having that, and not even just not even to have a collab for the units,
We're
just a
cooking.
collab to give Landy a RTA skin.
Yeah, what Hyper Assassin said, like I always think about is like LRK having a new skin, right?
How
Being
it-
able to change the bike, dude. What if it was like an Akira, like, dude, that'd be sick.
Oh,
be
that's
sick.
so cool.
Yeah, that would
Or
be.
just like changing him into, I don't know, just like what if he had, no, I had it. It was like LRK with a jet ski.
Well, okay, I know some people were talking about like a summer crow, and then Siegfried would be like
I see, Hannah has the same thing. Oh, summer crowd jet skis. Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Yeah, exactly. And okay, so as we've been talking about a lot of brand new things, let's dial it back,
Okay,
and
okay.
you know let's talk about your sister, Chu. Let's talk
Your
about
sister.
Abigail.
My sister, yeah.
So,
How
what
is
was
she?
your,
Was
you
she
know,
good?
yeah, what was your first impression of her being in the game?
Really liked it. I like that there's more vampires coming in. Loved her S3. I love how she's sitting on that little high building, and then she's like, you know, she looks really cheeky as she is. Like she's a bit bratty, but like she's also coming from like a nice place, right? Like she's putting people to eternal sleep for their sake, for her kindness. Wow, so nice. But I did think she was a cleave unit. You know, I was like, oh, I can use her on my team with Melissa now. But no, she was someone that might fare to be a bit annoying against. Teams like mine, so that back line saving thing, insane. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, technically, you could kind of make it work for your, right? Like,
Yeah. I mean, you could force Copium into some fun, interesting team comps where you're kind of going full glass cannon. You bring her in, and you're like, wait, I can't kill that unit anymore. So it'll be interesting to see how she plays out. That's what I mean. Like even as like a cleaver, I think she still has uses. It's similar to like when Politis got released, right?
Oh yeah.
Where like everyone's like, oh yeah, this
Oh.
is gonna stop cleave,
No,
and then
just-
cleavers started using it, and they're like, wait a second.
You get
Yeah.
sucked up by the cleaver
Yep.
always.
Nope. You know, I'm not a cleaver, so I don't have the cleave brain. But you know, like I've
Should
seen
just
it.
Come over to the dark side.
Come over, come on, it's not that hard.
Yeah, you know,
Come
it's
on.
Just go
just
fast,
cleave.
and then you zoom, and you press buttons, and then you win.
you know, I would love to just turn brain off and go fast, but my gear says otherwise.
Okay. It's
Okay.
okay. It's all right.
Maybe one day.
One day.
Maybe one day. Any, so you know, how do you feel about her design? So we talked about her kit, but how do you feel about how she looks?
I feel like she looks very very modern. Her horns look very modern. She has the high tech youngest feeling horns, but yeah, very cute, very cute. I like. So, was someone saying butt wings earlier?
Yeah,
You
dude,
call
she has
it, you call
butt
my fan
wings.
butt wings?
See, like you have like normal like back wings, right? But she has like butt wings. Like you could tell that they're lower.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know if you
Actually,
look.
yeah, Chu's might be a little lower, to be honest, too. I mean, you are in
I
the
couldn't
same
see, but
family,
that's-
so I mean, it is what it is.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Now that's all I can see. Thank you. But yeah, cute design.
Why? What
wings.
else are you supposed to call them when the wings are like not on your like on your blades of your shoulder blades?
Just call 'em wings.
No, because they're lower. They're not like normal
Lower back
wings.
wings.
Lower back wings. That's too much.
Back wings. Lower back wings.
Butt wings is like people understand. All right.
I guess.
Calf wings. Calf wings is not
hip
it,
wings.
Bianco.
Hip wings.
Hip wings. I guess that's better.
I think. Oh wait, lumbar wings. That's actually cheek wings. I don't know about cheek
See,
wings.
people are copium right now. They just don't want to say butt. It's just butt, guys. It's butt wings.
Anyways, moving on. So you know, we kind of talked about how she'll probably find some play in PvP,
Yep.
but will she have any use in PvE? Like, will she be able to find any?
I wonder, actually.
Right, because I feel like it's really easy to think about whether a unit will be used in RTA, but you know, maybe for us PvE players, you know, we should.
Does she
Maybe give
have
us
a
something.
use in PvE?
I don't think so.
Can you curse the bosses?
Yeah,
But-
maybe for bossing, like if you're trying to do pure damage, save your unit.
True, because when it's her turn, it's a curse automatically.
Oh, but you can't curse bosses
Oh,
too.
true.
Yeah, that's the hard part, especially for being
And being
vampires,
an
right?
injury unit.
Yeah,
So-
Melissa has trouble against bosses because you can't curse bosses to
Yeah.
do that extra damage. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So I mean, we talked about this in chat a little bit earlier, but who would you say is your favorite vampire? But this also includes Haste and his dad Conwell.
Oh, people want Daddy Vampire. That's why.
Haste's dad.
Haste's dad.
Who would you say is your favorite?
I remember when the only parent people used to want is Shu's mom. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. Chew.
Had to look up Conwell. I didn't remember seeing him. Hopefully he comes out in the side
he
story.
like comes out. I've only seen this iconic scene of him holding Haste, handing him
Yeah.
to Pillis.
Oh, it's that dude.
That's his dad. That's Conwell.
Oh, okay. I'm aware now. I'm aware.
Yeah.
I think Melissa's
he a good
still.
guy?
I like Melissa a lot.
I think it was in the side story.
Melissa's like overall design I think is really cool. And she has like the most unique design too. Even like Abigail doesn't have like as much uniqueness. She's like other vampires, you know. She's trying to stay trendy within like newer
I like
vampire.
Abigail.
You like Abigail the best?
I like Abigail. Yeah.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
True, Melissa has a coffin, guys. Come on, like, how could you beat that?
The coffin's good. The leg raise is good on the
Like
coffin.
when she sleeps, she just goes in her coffin because she's carrying it.
True. Wait. So would you
Yeah.
say Melissa is your favorite then, Chu?
I would say she's been with the game for so long. She's seen some like buffs. You know, she's
Some.
just
Some.
really grown on me. Some,
Some. Yep.
Yes,
A
some.
few. Yeah, I love her design.
A few. Yep.
That's so unfortunate. Someone in chat's like, I have my Melissa built, but when in 1 out of 100 games, she gets banned.
Wait, why?
That's so
What the
unfortunate.
heck?
You know, maybe people just get scared because it's
Yeah,
like
people are
kind
scared
of
of
out
not-
of the
yeah,
meta. So
I do get
you're
it.
like, ooh, they must be insanely built if they're going to be picking this unit.
She's good at what she
Scary
does.
Faces, Pog.
Mm-hmm.
Making scary faces.
That's what I'm just reading chat.
Yeah. Speaking of new units, let's talk about Last
next
Piece
one.
Karen.
Last
Karen.
piece, Karen. Karen? I know
Well-
some people say Karen. I know some people say Karen. I say Karen.
So the Korean, like in the videos, they say
Of
Karen,
course, of
right? That's
course.
the pronunciation from, Smilegate.
I don't care.
But,
I don't care.
just say it how it's like tomato. Karen, it's the same. Everyone's gonna know what you're talking about.
True.
So what was your first impression of her, Chu?
Her skill. I gotta say I was a little bit disappointed because she has a massive, insane, beautiful skill, right? But it's just to buff herself. It's like I thought it was gonna be like swing and then everyone like dies, but it's just no. She just buffs herself non-con, like nothing happens.
She's just
but
buffing her.
above.
She's chilling.
It's
She
just
wants to show off. She's flashy, cyberpunky.
very
True.
flashy. Yeah.
Neurons activated, flashing lights,
That's a lot of neurons just to change the blade. But yeah, she looks really interesting. I'm really excited.
How do you feel about her design?
Her design is in skill set or like just like the aesthetic design?
Like her aesthetic design. And I mean, I guess we can talk about like a little bit more about her skill set too.
Yeah, it's tying into the whole like MLK run kind of world, right? Where it's like very cyberpunky. I actually don't really quite follow the cyberpunk like designs and trends like that's. I skipped MLK run because of like the design, but I don't know, something about Last Piece Karen does is just very different. It just fits her so well, and she has that like lightning blade when she's in her steel thingy like in the lobby. So it's really
works.
cool.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
very excited. And I'm very prepared to never get her for like a year because she's a 4-star.
No, but you can grab her from like Mystics now, right?
From
Compared to
what?
before.
No!
Okay, I mean,
no!
you could,
I mean, that's how I'm
but-
gonna grab her.
but
Come on, guys,
or you
just
set
pull
it
her,
on the
it'll be fine.
5-star and you just pull her while you're pulling on the 5-star.
No, you're just gonna pull her through Mystic, not Mystics, through
Oh, Galaxy.
MLs, yeah, through Galaxy bookmarks, and you'll be fine. Easy, right?
Whoa.
That's fair.
Whoa. And then you get her from Mystics and then get her from ML bookmarks
I have,
the day
like,
after.
200 gold transmit saved up, and maybe I'll use it to try and grab
Really?
her.
Wow. Good luck.
200.
Yeah. I have a lot. I have quite a bit. I just have a lot just sitting there.
Yo, I'm not
I've been
saying
saving
I'm
up,
not
guys.
saying
I've been
robbery
saving
is
up.
a good thing to do, but like
Don't
if
steal from me.
if you could rob an
It's-
Epic 7,
Dude, I work hard,
if you
alright?
could rob an Epic 7 chat, would you? I'm not saying that it's good or that you should, but 200 gold transmits.
I know a lot of people are like, I do have a lot of resources too. I think I have 650 mil now, gold too. I don't have that much bookmarks because even though I don't use dudes, I still pitied Benny Maru. So I still have that. So even though I don't use dudes, but I mean, it is what it is. I always get limited, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
You want to share?
Yeah, 200. 200.
I'll share my gold. I
That's
don't
a
want to
lot.
share my
Galaxy.
transmits.
I mean, okay, so since we asked the vampire question, I do have to ask, Chu, who would you say is your favorite Karen? Because now this is our third one, right? So
True.
Does the skin count?
skin
Mm.
skin counts. Skin counts.
Skin's kind of nice.
Skin is nice.
because of how new it is, I think I like the skin for the design for Last Piece Karen the best at the moment. But my heart will always lie with Blade Karen because she is single-handedly,
Aw.
I believe, what got me into Emperor last season.
Ooh.
see,
Okay. Okay.
BBK.
Special place in her heart.
PVK isn't
Very
edgy. She's
special.
just a tsundere. That's what Rev Daddy says.
No, BBK.
Yeah.
BBK.
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 I heard a different letter when you.
Blood Blade Karen.
Mhm. Chat. What about you all? Who would you say is your favorite?
BBK, I think is still my favorite. She has an eye patch.
True. I do like characters with eye patches, like
Eye patches.
Shuri.
plus-
Watch your Shuri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shuri. No, Watcher
So
Shuri
good.
has a monocle.
Okay, but it's like
different.
it's still
It's
it's got a little.
different.
It's
Monocles are cool though. I do like monocles.
yeah, exactly.
It's like a
Base
pocket
with
watch.
the skin.
Don't you think pocket watches are cool? Chew, our pocket watch is cool.
I can't tell if that was kind of like a pity.
No, that was the cop out. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Not any of the Karens. Yeah, which Karen is your favorite? The RGB, the BBK, or the new one coming out?
Last piece, Karen.
She lied as easily as she breathed.
Exactly. Schmectacular. What a name.
Okay, so that is all the questions I have
Yes,
for
that
you.
is all the questions
But-
for today. But yeah.
We do like to have an activity,
Yep.
and we have I think it's kind of a fun activity plan. So let's move right along into the sanctuary.
Boom.
Okay. As you can see here, I have a
Mashuu versus
tier
Pizza,
list.
no.
Okay, and Chew, this is your tier list of, meta and how you feel about these units. Okay.
This is all on you.
Yeah, this is all you. Maybe chat can try and convince you otherwise to put them somewhere else, but this is your tier list.
Yeah, for all you care,
Okay.
you can put Mediator, Coeric, and Buff, please.
Or
Just 'cause-
RIP.
Just because you use them a lot. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like,
This is
it's
a
whatever you want.
full Pizzachuchu like, RTA
Yeah,
tier
Momo
list.
could be in top tier if you want it. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so I mean, since we are talking about him, we have Mediator Correct. I'm just gonna put him right here for now, just so you can see him, okay? But let us know where
Meta
you want to
must
put him.
have. Meta must have.
Ooh, why?
Because he is easy to beat, to cleave.
Oh,
Love it. Everyone use him.
So she wants you all to
Useless.
have him. So he's
Yes.
a must-have. Yeah, I love that reasoning. I love that logic. Okay, so next we have Conquer Lilius.
Meta must have.
Okay.
Useless. As a Zero user, useless.
Oh wait. Where are we putting her?
A meta must have.
Okay. Wow.
What do you mean? Just have a 320 Conqueror Lilius, and then you can outspeed the Zeos, right?
You got
I
320,
got outsped.
and then your speed
By
imprints.
Lilius.
And then your speed imprints, yeah. My gosh, you Zeo user.
Okay, chat, you're seeing this, right? Write this down. Keep notes. Meta
Keep
must
note.
have. Okay. Shoe.
I think viable.
Oh.
She's
Viable.
not like yeah. She's good. She's good at what she does. I use a lot of like Roy, and she really annoyed me last season with
Of
Roy coming
course.
out. So people
She
who
procs
use
once
Shu.
could end your life.
Exactly,
It's just what happens.
but
But see, now if you have Abigail on your team, maybe she won't end your life.
True. Oh, there needs to be an unethical tier. That would have been smart. Maybe next time.
True, unethical. I agree.
Unethical. Okay.
True, because this is
Unethical.
Shu without the skin, so it's like definitely unethical.
Next. Ooh, we have Zeo.
Buff, please. No, I'm taking.
You
Meta must have. Meta
monster.
must have. Meta.
She wanted
Please
to
never
though.
buff.
She was thinking about it.
I hate this unit, but
I agree. The only reason, so my whole playstyle is not based off. Sadly, there are people who play with what they want to play, right? And I really respect that. I play the style that I want to play, but the units I play is because I'm forced to. Because I cannot beat Zio, I will always pick Zio. But
Oh.
if I had the choice, I wouldn't actually use him because I'm not too much of a fan of getting free stuff like free speed, free ER, free like cleansing and things like that. I don't quite like it, but it's
he's
hard
just
to
free
beat
first
Zio.
turn.
Yeah,
And that's so strong in this game.
even though I have gotten
No
outspeed
Charfade.
a few times before.
Buff Zio, too slow. Need more CR push.
No. I'm a permaban Zio now. I used to not have anyone to permaban recently,
And now
but
Zio.
now Zio's here, so he's
Okay.
permaban for me.
So next we have Spectre
Ooh,
Tenebria.
Stan.
Meta must have. She is really good. I like her in the fact that she's very strong. All the units I'm putting in the meta must have, I feel, are really good for other players as well, but really good into me as well because I can easily run over these characters. But they go both ways. They're good for people and they're good for me. So
They're good
I mean,
for everyone.
yeah, I mean that's
that's the point,
great
right?
logic, great reasoning.
Yeah, I think you have it right on point, especially with Stan being able to be versatile in pretty much every play style. She could be used in everything. It's just what it is. And she could be built on anything too, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, well, speaking of Spectre Tenebria, let's talk about Bellion.
is there a please throw away section? No. Okay. Neta. Let's put Neta. Oh, Meta
Okay.
must have.
Oh, okay.
It's another unit. I already know. This is every cleaver's worst nightmare. You're like,
feel like
oh
she's
yeah,
not
she
a-
won't proc this time.
I
Just,
haven't faced her for so long. Like I don't know what she does anymore, but I feel like she isn't really a must-have because she's banned so often. You don't need to have her geared. Like she could just be rip for all I
Yeah.
for all I see. But she is.
I agree with that. She has been like for the point, even for standard players. I feel like she's been must banned, just because people don't like dealing with her in general sense. So I do think, yeah.
Ooh, actually, before moving on, who do you have like 2 permabans that you just always ban to?
Yep, definitely Bellion and Politis. Never ever shifting on these two. Ever.
Ooh, fair.
Even
Fair.
though Ahmed came
Why
out,
not
which
just
is good
use
against
Politis?
Politis.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you can't beat him,
Yeah, exactly.
why not use her?
She doesn't do enough damage.
Ah.
She's good into soft cleavers, but in kind of a cleave style where you want to get the game over with in like 1 or 2 games, like true style, like want to kill everyone in the first turn. Politis just can't do that, especially with so many like strong tanky units around these days.
No.
She doesn't do much for me.
That
Yeah.
is true.
Cleave is pretty hard lately.
Ooh,
Very
someone in
hard.
chat is asking if you had a third pre-ban, who would it be?
Karina
Yep.
Arrowell.
Oh,
Oh,
Arwell?
fair.
Scarwell is pretty nice as a tank. I mean, they pretty much solidified their place over a lot of other knights, right?
Okay, well, I mean, since we already talked about her, let's place her. Politis, where would you like to place her?
Meta must have maybe. Yeah, Meta must have.
Dang.
Wow. Well, if you go based off her logic, it
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense to
true.
put a decent
Yeah.
amount of meta must-haves, right?
Because Politis will destroy you. It destroys every cleaver.
Okay. Next, we have Senya.
Senya! I forgot about Senya, a character I also very much dislike. I want to say Meta or Meta must have. Let's say Meta.
Okay.
Definitely Meta.
Yeah, definitely
She
good.
is, yeah, really, really good. Really, really annoying. Really good. If you can't shut her down before she S3s, it's hard for me. But I'm not sure how it is for standard or aggressive players how they deal with her. If she's like strong as it is for like intercleave, is she something that's easily counterable for like standard players? Like I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean,
Whenever
if you
standard,
debuff her or like you are able to have immunity, up first.
True. With
She's
hand
not
guy and like the
too
aggressive.
bad if you
going on.
resist all her or cleanse, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, is the only thing. It's just that a lot of the time you won't focus her at all. You'll just focus on the rest of her units. Especially into standard, I feel like what you're playing is going to be like more injury style too anyway. You're going to be playing like, okay, I'm going to kill whatever else. And once she's done with her buffs, if she did S3, or if she didn't, and if not, then I just like am able to bully her out.
Yep. Get lapped to death.
Because look, with like Koeric or Scarwell, you're able to like strip off those counter, the attack buff, and everything else. So
Except my hand guy has this problem where I'll S2 the Senya and then it doesn't strip and then I get countered and then I die because of the anti-crit thing and
oh yeah.
it's sad. Yeah.
Oh no.
Unfortunate thing. Anyways, moving on.
Hand guy needs to work out a bit more.
Let's talk about
Ooh,
a Ravi.
Madam must have.
Okay.
She is coming back. I dislike it. You know how she used to be on that cleansing artifact? I liked her back then. Like, I wish the artifact nerf didn't come purely for the sake that because people put her on POV now and becomes very hard to kill as Cleve. Very annoying. But
for
a very
those of you guys
stable.
who don't know, it's a proof of valor.
Yes.
Is what she's talking about, making her extremely tanky, and because she's HP scaling damage, she does quite a bit of damage still either way on her S3 and S1. Really easy to build too.
Very
so
easy.
even for anyone who has her that's a newer player, just really easy to build. Even like Proof of Valor is a guild artifact, so make sure to get in to your guild to get all the points, and then boom, it's there.
It's really nice. It's really nice.
Thank you.
19K
I am
Ravi.
also Charfade. I am a Draco APOC user instead. So I use Draco Plate instead of Proof of Valor.
Biako says she's not easy to build. He argues.
Well, I mean, like, if we're talking about like a newer player who's coming in, she has free stats, right? And if they build her on health, she'll at least do something comparable to what she could do. On top end, you legit need every stat though, is the thing, right?
Yeah,
which is why on top end you're like, oh, okay, she's not easy to build because she could legit use every stat.
Yep.
I feel like for whatever rank you're in, with the stats that you have, a Ravi kind of works in that sense. Like it's kind of easy to build. If you're in, if you're in Master, if you build her with your Master set, like with a HP set and speed or something like that, she'll become tanky. She's good there. But like the more better you get and legendary you get, the scarier the APOC gets as well. So it becomes really, really hard. So just a unit that keeps getting better.
Yep.
It's not one of those units that gatekeeps you. Like you can't use it if you don't have this. It's
Oh god,
just-
a Ravi with Sigurds and a Christie. Oh, it's hurting.
Oh,
That
God.
sounds screwy. Okay, so moving on. Let's talk about a Tywin.
A Tywin.
Oh, he got a buff recently, didn't he? I wasn't playing during the time that he got the buff. I feel like he got the buff and then he disappeared shortly after. I would put him in either viable. Let's put him in viable for now. I don't think he's as meta anymore. Like I have rarely seen him, but if I fail to kill him, he does kind of put my whole team at risk because his S3 is quite strong. But
Yeah, I agree. For the most part, like you don't see him as much as you do another unit that was also in that same balance fetch.
Wait, I don't have him up here.
Where is he?
I think he's somewhere else. Wait, let me.
He's right here. He's right here.
Oh, you got him? Okay, yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Speaking of the other unit that you're most likely to see nowadays, it's Last Rider Crow.
Meta must have.
Meta must have.
I hated him
meta, I'm not
before,
sure.
and I hate him now.
It's your tier list. Wherever you want to put him, we will put him there.
Yeah, it's your tier list though, too, you know.
It's really, really annoying. As an Aureus holder, like, again, not fun into cleave, but also he doesn't do like insane mitigation where he he's an Arrowell where he protects units. So I'm kind of happy to verse him. However, I do see the people who use from before LRK and Stenny, that must be really annoying to kill because he punishes AoE, but you need AoE. So imagine having a slightly tanky Stenny. What are you gonna do? Like that sounds hard.
Yeah. LRK is back to being a menace. Oh man.
Okay, next we have Destina.
Oh.
Destina Meta. I feel like she's like the best healer to have right now. Yeah, I hate her F-res. It's always a gamble hitting her with Zero. Yeah, she's pretty strong. I don't like seeing her in the comps and thus meta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think she's very strong.
Yeah.
But especially after her buffs, I think she's legit probably the best Soul Weaver now. The only
Yeah,
closely comparable
Revive.
one is maybe Emilia still, but then again, that's now Copium also.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. It's
Ran.
Oh, meta, I think. I feel like he fell off once when Edward and Dolabet were kind of dominating, like, you know, and like last season, but he's climbing again. And there was a question that I kept asking before: why does everyone keep saying 2311? And then I experienced the 2311, and then I was like, this is the 2311.
So can you explain, Shu, what the 2311 is?
I think I have a
Basically,
hint of what it could be. Yes.
yeah. If you've brought him into Guild War, if you faced him in RTA, he has I believe RNL, so he S2s, then he S3s, and then he S1s, and then he S1s again because you know you keep getting the extra turn, and then boom, your green units are dead somehow.
Yup, I hate Ran also. One, because even if he's a cleaver, I don't use him because he's a dude. And he sucks. Like, dude, getting 2311 just sucks so much.
That must have been very unfortunate.
RNL is a thing, guys. I always forget. Even on this unit, which is next up, which is Peyra. So true, Peyra.
Peyra, another one of those units I feel like kind of you stopped seeing much last season, but this season has picked up quite a bit again. Meta, I believe.
Ooh, still meta, you think?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of play for her. I haven't seen her in a while. I personally moved all my gear from her just because I haven't been using her in a while. I'd rather use another unit that likes to go zoom instead because Peyra was on my fastest gear before and I just moved it.
Is it this one?
No, it's not
it's
that
not?
one. It's this one.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Which,
okay, we'll go.
Yeah, we can go with this one then.
Architect
Alright.
Leica.
Leica.
I feel like certain people, this is a really divided thing. Like
Ooh.
me in champion, high champion, like super low emperor, I'm not scared of her because you know normal gear. But I've seen some plays in very high legend where you blink and wow, everything on the opponent team's gone. And in a world where S10 and LRK is quite good with Seed Lilies and stuff like that, having a really strong Leica is quite nice. So I want to say it is viable over meta only because you really need good gear to make her work. I feel like.
318 speed on ML Leica? Holy crap. No, my Leica
Yeah.
is... What is my Leica at now? I think it's 301. 301 Leica is what I have.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's already insane. And then you go through a one and wipe out like, you know, half the team.
Yeah,
It's-
that's why.
It's
So
pretty interesting.
I moved over all my Peyra gear to my ML Leica, and now she's fun. And I was
Okay.
like super happy when she got released, and I was like, finally a cleave unit I can use. Thank God.
Mashuu,
Just
like, I
have
been
300
waiting.
speed.
Yeah, I've legit been waiting forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, since let's talk about
Oh,
and
it is
also like this,
different,
and
Miko.
this is before the balance patch, okay? Pre-balance patch, Soline.
Celine.
All my opinions here are very unbiased because I saw more than about 3 words on the balance patch and I was like, yep, I will wait until later to read this, so I have no idea what her
Perfect.
balance patch is.
Yeah.
So many words. I think she's viable. I really hate when people pick her with Arrowell because she gets that extra protection. But I think viable, not yeah, viable, not meta.
Wow,
But she does her
even
job.
viable.
That's
Surprising.
fair. Also, there's no survey this week. You could do exclamation point code. There's no survey this week.
Yeah, the code is
Vampire.
vampire.
So that's where you can get your 3 leaves and 300k gold. Let's talk about
Okay.
Sylvan Sage Vivian.
Oh,
ML
I don't know. I
Vivian.
think you guys might have a very different opinion. I haven't seen her much play. The only one time I've seen her, I couldn't kill, and then she one-shot my whole team. So she's scary, but I feel like she isn't that well. I'm not sure. I want to say meta or viable. Let's say viable maybe.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I don't see her all too much enough to know what she does.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Sylvian Sage, and when I did, I mistaken her for someone else, and I was like, I shot into her, and I was like, wait, I thought this was Lua, and I was like, oh crap.
What? Well, how do you get her mixed up with Lua?
It's the portrait. Look, the portraits are very similar.
Well, I mean, since we're talking about Lua,
Oh no,
let's
not Lua, freaking Aria.
Well, anyway, since we brought Lua over anyway.
Yeah, but Lua's here now. There's Lua.
Lua meta must have.
Oh.
Definitely.
Oh. Yeah, she's
My-
nasty. I don't use her though.
Yeah.
I still don't use her.
Why? She's so good.
She's very good. I don't use her. That's just what it is.
Making your games harder for
I
no
need
reason.
to move around my gear more just to like
To make it work.
to make it work. But I don't use her because I have. The reason being is because I have a 300 speed after frenzy TML, and my MLike is 300 speed too. So if I want to, I would have to move like my Conquer Lilius gear around to move onto some pieces for Lua, just to get her high enough to be usable.
Lua always banned. Lua pre-ban tier.
Pre-ban too.
Pre-ban.
Yeah, she could get there. I do notice like a lot of people who don't know how to play against her just end up pre-banning her.
True.
I wish I could pre-ban as well. 4th pre-ban, please.
Fourth
Fourth pre-ban.
Okay, let's. Oh, you know what? Talk about Pirate Captain Flan.
Ooh, I was gonna say the other
Ooh.
one, but her other name.
Such a pretty unit. Very, very pretty unit. I wish I had her. I didn't go deep enough into the pity for her. I feel like she's an okay meta unit. Like she's
Okay.
I haven't seen her much play, but I'm assuming like with how good her post buffs were, she's definitely a very fast-paced good unit that can be used against standard, I guess, standard or aggressive players maybe, or as an aggressive player, but yeah, not something that I face as a cleaver or can use as a cleaver or have enough to PD for.
Oh.
Or just doesn't have, so she doesn't know.
So, in lower tier, lower ranks, this unit has some controversy around
Oh
her.
yeah.
Okay, but what are your thoughts, Chu, on Celine?
I want to know what the controversy is. I love facing her. She's annoying, but she enables the entirety of my vein of my existence of RTA, which is BBK. Give me free damage, thank you. Meta must have. No, I'm just joking.
Okay, yeah. You saw it? Meta must have.
You heard it
You
here.
heard Chu.
Meta must have Celine.
Everyone build her. She's very useless. She does nothing. I'm joking, but
Choose like in the face of my team. Pick her.
Nothing. But yeah, do it. You must have, so I need some free points to get into Emperor.
She is good though because I used to cleave a lot with Melissa and things like that, right? So I used to gamble with the 50-50 of her like hitting on her, but after the
Yeah,
buff,
yeah.
it completely killed my
can't do it
my big
anymore.
sis.
I used to do it all the time too. I don't care. And I was just like, okay, yeah, if he's going to kill one unit, whatever. But now I actually have to care. I'm like, okay.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Ooh, BBK.
while we're talking about her.
I love her, but buff please.
Ooh.
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 I also
People
like her
are
a lot.
gonna
I
see
use her
this.
still. She's really fun to play with. But especially nowadays when a lot of people, even who can cleave it, it's not even, I wouldn't say she could be used in anti-cleave anymore just because of how much she'll get shut down either way.
She gets very easily shut down.
Yeah, it's not too difficult to play against her. I feel like even as a standard player.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good. She's really good. I think her whole like the less HP she has. I like mechanics that you can use that damage yourself to do damage. I think those are really cool.
Oh.
So I do like her quite a
Bloodthirsty.
bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have no qualms about her. I don't think she should be buffed really. I just why not?
Why
Why
not?
not?
Buff, please.
More damage, please.
Okay. How about LQC?
I think I saw her name on the recent patch list.
It was there.
Yep,
Which
she was there.
Yeah, which means I guess she wasn't that good currently, and people were asking for her buff. Neutral, viable, I think. I'm not sure why she's getting a buff or what she was lacking. Like she did her job in killing purple units. I'm not sure what they're giving her a buff for. Is it like more CR push or like more damage?
Do you want to know?
Why not?
So what's happening to LQC is that she's getting more damage onto dark units.
On her
Oh!
S3, and I think the crit damage mitigation is also a little bit higher.
Yep.
Oh, it's a bit more annoying. Okay, well that sounds good. Like it, yeah, could have lived without it, but also can definitely benefit with it.
Yeah, bonk gets bunker.
I
Exactly
like
how
that
to say.
explanation.
Bonk gets bunker.
Okay, how about... Oh, okay. Briar Witch
Berseria.
Assyria.
Oh, there was a time when she was like really good, no? Like she was on everybody's like, I think people like second picking her or something, second or third picking her. I think I want to say she is, she's meta maybe. She's not that strong into units like Edward. Like I'm a bit scared of picking her too early. Because one, she doesn't do enough damage, even though I have 0 speed, full on attack. I can't really do damage into units like LRK, Arrowell, the meta OP Ravis, like without a death break, and some of them have immunity, so I can't really gamble with that because I can't strip. So yeah, but she's really good into whether it be, you know, the annoying Aidens, Kron, BBK. So she's good to have, I feel like.
Yep, always good to have, especially when people stacking buffs or it's just easily punishable whenever you pick her. It's just really nice to have. Defense break. What was it?
Increase hit chance.
Yeah, increase hit chance on her skills. She has pop or like a mini pop. She can't die once.
And
Yeah,
she
pretty nice.
has guiding light, which is really, really
Yeah, she has
really
guiding
good.
light accessibility.
which
Do
becomes
I have
very
it on
annoying. to
guiding
kill.
light? I think I do.
Okay, let's talk about RGB Kron real
Yeah,
quick.
not Techron, but regular Kron.
He good looking, but I don't like him. I went a game where I got hit. I think I want to say 6 or 7 times. I don't remember. And I never countered. And then the way I won was somebody else S1'd and he dual attacked. And I'm like, really? That's what you choose to do? Get hit that many times, don't counter, but do 1 dual attack, which ended up winning the game. I felt very unfair. I think is an interesting unit. Maybe, probably a must-have kind of unit against cleavers. Like, why not?
Oh,
Let's,
Dang.
yeah. Oh, no, sorry, not meta must-have.
oh.
Maybe like meta or viable, like in between there. I feel like, but yeah, maybe let's just viable.
okay. We'll put him on
Because
the
he's
top. The top of viable.
Yeah. He's
There you
good at
go.
what he does, like niche, like, you know, blocking cleave. He's good at that, but he's not good at like a standalone into how like tanky some units are.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
fair,
Yeah.
I guess. No, just kidding.
So okay, we have time for one more, but
Oh,
we'll give you the choice of who you want to put onto the tier list, and I'll try to find them.
Thinking of all my favorite units, Bruman, Alox, Flan, Sid, Watcher, Shuri, Mildred. Like maybe the most important might be Leica right now.
Like
green
Oh
light.
no, sorry. AOL.
AOL is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, she's right here.
there
Oh,
she
well,
is.
okay. Where do you want to put her?
Rip. Because she would never see day.
Rip.
In most plays.
Oh. R.I.P. R.I.P.
There you go. We have at least one RIP unit.
Yay.
One
So it's
in every tier.
Yeah.
So reasons
I wish
why.
that it becomes RIP, and I also think because she's banned so often, she's an RIP because she just never sees
That's
gameplay.
But then she's like similar to like what you said about Bellion, right?
It's different.
It's different. Most OP 4-star.
Yep. And
So strong.
Yeah. I think she's the best 4-star. I could agree with that. But other than that, that is all that we can do for today. So this is the current tier list. Take a screenshot, everyone in chat.
this is choose.
This is Choose tier list for RTA for the Indomitable season. Granted, this is not every unit. This is just the units that we
Had enough time for.
Exactly. Mashuu versus Chew time? No.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
I ain't going up against the 300 speed Leica. No, thank you.
I know, now you know my speed. So I
Now
mean,
you gotta like target ban it.
I just target. I mean, I'm gonna ban the same things anyway. Ban Zio.
True. Free pick at all the male characters. Easy game.
Yeah, exactly. But other than that, thank you, Chew, once again for coming by. Where can the chat check you out?
Thank you for having me.
And where can chat see you? Where can chat find you?
Okay, thank you for the translation. I didn't hear that. On Twitch TV/Pizzachuchu, I stream like twice a week. I play E7 in those 2 days of a week, so I'm very like kind of behind, but I'm getting there. I'll get that Emperor. I'll get that.
Yeah.
What's the bonus for Emperor?
She's trying for amp.
Let's get
She'll probably
Frank.
hit it hopefully sometime tomorrow. Good luck. And
Thank
other
you.
than that, yeah, that's
We'll
it.
see you again soon.
We'll see you guys later. It's your boy Mashuu.
It's your friendly neighbor Luka. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.